Hello. I am going to hope that we get some of our music up and running. My husband's trying to work on that, so we're going to get started anyhow. So there's two different things I'm going to show you real quick. This right here we have in our While Supplies Last. This is our National Breast Cancer Foundation fundraiser. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. These are going to be two different things that we have for this month, or this week at least. So these are While Supplies Last. So under While Supplies Last, you get $1 off the set. So normally this is $7, this is $7. Together for the National Breast Cancer Foundation fundraiser, we're doing it for $12 instead of $14. And then we donate $3 to the organization. So we're giving you some savings on it. We're giving a donation on it. So they'll make a really beautiful combination manicure set, or you can wear them separate, whatever you want. There's 2 sheets in each set, so plenty to do several different manicures and pedicures depending on how long your nails are. So I wanted to share with you that. Hello, Miss Vicky. So that is under our While Supplies Last. That is not what we're going to do today, though. Oh, my arm's all scratched. Look at that. Whew. There's my music. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. But this is what we're going to work on today. So these are our Sheer Awareness and Solid Pink. So what we did when we first launched is, instead of trying to cover all the different awareness ribbons that there are, we got these that you can put any color under. And that way we could at least have basically everything covered. Hi, Michelle. That you could possibly want to raise awareness about. There's our music. So hopefully you can hear it. We actually do have permission to use this music. Most people have to say, we don't own the rights to this music. I don't own the rights, but Chad Rubin is the artist for this song. And let me know if it's too loud or anything, but we do have permission to use it. You can follow him on Chad Rubin Music. He's a local Scottsdale artist here in Arizona. Okay, so anyways, we got these so you can put them over any color you want. And that way we could have everything covered, and we don't have to individually try and get all of them. My husband's staring at me because I'm not on live or anything. Yes, honey?
For those who are living in Arizona, he'll be playing where tonight?
Really? Because this isn't... Okay. Yeah, we're going to go see Chad tonight at Kelly's at Southbridge, is what he was trying to tell me to say. So if you are in the Phoenix area and you want to come hang out with BellaHoot and Chad Rubin, we'll be at Kelly's at Southbridge between 5 and 8 p.m. tonight. So there you go. All right, I'm done plugging everything. So, but you could literally put anything underneath here, you know, yellow, pink, blue, purple, to cover any of your awarenesses that you want to share. So hi, Renee. Hi, Michelle. So let's get started. What I want to show you today is just how to apply our strips. And I'm just going to open these up. I always open them from the side so I can easily reseal them afterwards. You can use a flat iron. You can use a household iron. You can technically put them back in a Ziploc bag, but it really does need to be airtight or they can dry out. So in here, you're going to get enough strips to do at least 1 manicure, 1 pedicure. If you have short nails like me, you actually get 2 manicures and pedicures out of each one of these. So I'm going to cut these down the middle. And this is just so I can take a picture afterwards with a set of the strips. You don't necessarily have to do this, but it'll preserve a set. So I can add a photo of this to the website afterwards. So what we're going to try to do, let me say try, because life doesn't always work as much as what I like it to. But what we're going to try and do is every week when I change my manicure, I'm going to try and go live and show it with you guys. Because I'm already going live, I might as well show you guys what I'm doing and how easy it is. And then what I'm going to do is, if I have 2 of them, for example, we'll put them on sale for that week. So these are under While Supplies Last, this combination, for $10 instead of $14. So it's on sale this week only. It'll end next Thursday. At midnight. It's Friday. So Friday at midnight, these will be off sale. So While Supplies Last, these are $10 for this little live sale. So what you're going to do is choose the appropriate size. And these are nice and easy since they're since there's nothing behind them. So that one would be good. So you can put these ones aside. I'm not going to use those. So probably these three. This one might be too big. Those two for sure. Let me see. I definitely, especially I will share with you guys too, our consultants are on here as well as customers. So if you have a consultant that invited you, you can use their link to shop. If you do not have a consultant, you can go to BellaHoot.com, and when you go to check out, it'll have you search for a consultant. You can search by using their name or your location to find one near you. Or if you want to find one in another location, that's fine too. So you're just going to figure out which ones are going to fit you best. Now, if you have longer nails than what I have, you'll need the other set. You'll need this other set, and you can double check your sizes on the other side to make sure that you need the same strips, but you'll need a whole nother set. For me, I'm going to cut them in half. Now, this is probably the most important part of this whole thing, is to remember to take these little clear strips off. This is also the funnest part to see someone struggle with when they're live. They're not hard to get off, but it seems like when you're live. But you can hold the little silver and just peel them off. So these are trash. They're just to protect the design from getting scratched or anything. My music already shut off. I need a DJ. Well, dang it. Here I was like, I'm going to have music in the background, and in theory, Facebook won't take it down because I have permission to use all of it. And well, I think it's Spotify that doesn't like our phones. But I'm trying to use the Spotify playlist, and it's just not working. I think he put me on YouTube. This is one of my favorite songs. This one's also by Chad Rubin. Okay. Yes, Vicky says whenever she's on live, she fights with the clear strip too. So yeah, I definitely always fight with it. So I'm gonna use my manicure scissors now. These you can get in our little manicure sets. I love them. You don't have to have them. I use them all the time. But I'm gonna cut my strip. Oop, I'm gonna try and quit hitting the camera. Cut my strip in half, since I don't need the whole thing. Okay, and then I did not show you guys this part because I haven't done this yet. Before you do your nails, you want to make sure your cuticles are pushed down. And this is so you don't put the strip on your skin. If you put the strip on your skin, it's not going to stick as well. Now, if you'll notice, I have really bad ridges in my nails, and I think I forget to tell people when they do have trouble with their strip sticking. And it's, at first I'm always like, I know they stick. Why do we think they don't stick? Well, I forget that my nails are dry. As you can see, look how like brittle they are. So they're really, really dry, and they already have ridges in them. If your nails are oily or they're very, very, very flat and smooth, you may want to rough them up a little bit, use a buffer, or just take a file and just kind of give them a very, very light rough up. And that way they are not slick, so the strip needs something to stick to. Do the strips to your left still have the clear strip on? These ones right here still do, and these ones do, yes. I only took off these 5 so far. Hopefully I won't forget to do the rest of them. But yes, I leave the clear strip on unless I'm using them. I don't think it really matters if you take that part off. It probably helps them keep from drying out, and then protects the design still. So you would want to push your cuticles back. You can file just to make sure these are nice and smooth. This part I don't usually have too much trouble with because my nails are so stinking short. And strips on my left. This is my left, so this would be, these already have the clear strip off. These still have the clear strip on. And then finally, when you get everything pushed and filed, you can clean off any excess oils you have and debris from filing. Vicky, is the music too loud or is it okay? I'm going to try and get this perfect. I was going to bring my computer out. It's just such a pain, and then I know it'll play, so I'm just going to do that next time. Just bring my computer out so we can have some traveling music. Okay. I get very, very nervous when I do this, so I just ramble on and on because I'm basically talking to myself anyways. So I'm hoping that as we do these, we'll have more and more people join us and hang out with us. I'm hoping to be able to schedule them better so you know that I'm going live. Hey, Vicky, can you do me a favor too and share it into the group? Because this is brand new for us, guys, that we're even able to do this. Before, we had another system that if you didn't go straight to our consultant's link, it wouldn't track. With our new system, you're going to end up shopping with the consultant no matter what. You know what? It's not, Jessica, it's not hard at all. Because these don't need to dry or anything, it doesn't matter which side you do first, really, in my opinion. I do always do my left first, though, my dominant. I use my dominant hand first. What I will tell you is that I go back and forth. I start at my pinkies and go forward from there because I need these two nails the most in order to help me apply them. And I don't want to get them all... these aren't necessarily chip proof, so I don't necessarily want to chip them while I'm working on them. So I always start at my pinkies and I move out. So let's talk about tips and tricks. It is very, very important that you prep your nails. So do your pushing your cuticles, do your any sort of smoothing you want to do. If you have oily or very, very shiny nails without the ridges like mine, you might want to buff them. But anyhow, you want to make sure your nails are nice and clean, and then use your alcohol at the end to remove all excess oils, lotions, anything like that. You apply the nail strip up against the cuticle, but not over it. So as close as you can get so you have room to grow out. I use my orange stick a lot, as you can see, but you could even smooth it with it. But anyways, you want to do it all the way up against, let's see if I can get it to focus, up against the cuticle, but not over it. You can fold your excess over. Now I know a lot of people like to just tear this off. They'll like cut it with their thumbnail and just tear it off. I personally don't. I remember I saw someone saying, how come my strip gets caught in my hair? And I think maybe that's what they did. Because then you don't have a smooth, yes, it's amazing, Michelle, isn't it? To be able to, hi Holly, thank you ma'am. Anyways, if you file it and you want to file in one motion down, so I'm lifting it up, pushing down, lift up, push down. And that way you're not pushing the strip back up away from your nail. But then you can kind of pull it off if you want. And that way it's a nice smooth edge here. That way it won't get caught on anything. And you can finish cleaning it up if you need to. My edge is always right here. Might need a little bit extra, but that's it. See how pretty and how easy. So, and then look, I can touch them and I'm not having to wait for dry time, nothing like that. It's amazing. So I love these. I was not a liquid polish fan at all, and I absolutely love these. So you can make sure it's nice and down smooth. And that's it. So now I can go to my other hand with my other half, since my nails are short, and do my other pinky. And again, this is just to avoid, you don't have to use your orange stick. I just do this because it's easier for me to pull it off. And I'm not getting a whole bunch of oils on the back of my strips. Let's see, we need a new song here. Well, I'm sad that we'll just probably not listen to music for the rest of this live until I get it all taken care of. Hello, Miss January. Yes, and you know what else is really cool? How, like Holly said, she says perfection. And here's the thing too, when you have liquid polish, at least for me, I get it all over my cuticles. I get it all over everywhere. I get it all over the counter, my cuticles, my fingers. I'm just not a neat person. This way I get a nice clean edge every time. Now here you can see I have a little bit of space there. You can very, very gently stretch them. See? Just be very gentle, because if there's a design, you can distort the design. I'll try to stop hitting the camera here. And yes, apply at bedtime. So Vicky says, apply at bedtime so you're not tempted to use your hands. They give you time to adhere to your nail. So there is no drips or drying time, but the more time that this strip has to just sit atop your nail without getting disturbed, the better your chances of having a long manicure are. Now, we say our manicures can last up to 14 days. That's absolutely true. Most of the time I change mine around 10, but it's just because I don't like how much grow out I have here. Hi, Bev. Thank you, ma'am. But if you do them before bed, that means you're not doing dishes, you're not taking a shower, a bath, going swimming, hanging out in your hot tub. You are, what else did I do? I made sure, even though it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, and this morning I made sure I showered. I've done my dishes, I started my laundry, and so that way we're going out tonight, so I shouldn't really be using my hands a whole lot, you know, so I made sure to do all of that ahead of time. And I do this much faster when I'm not yammering too, by the way, because I get distracted. This is Mr. Wade Coda in the background with his single wake up, which I love. So that's it. See, so there's one strip, both nails. Yours will probably look a heck of a lot better because you're not trying to look through the camera. So I just cut off my back here. That's my choice because I use both sides. So if you're just going to use, if you have long nails or you're just going to use it on one side, you don't have to trim this off, by the way, at all. So did I finish saying what I was saying? Okay, yeah, if you apply them at bedtime, you're not doing all of those things. And it just has time to adhere to your nail. So normally, I would absolutely be doing this at bedtime. And then my house is too dark and you can't see what I'm doing. Hi, Tiffany. So this way you guys can see, if I stay on camera, what I'm doing. So when I don't know if I have these in order. I forgot if I checked these, which finger I want them on. Okay. I will not torture you guys by singing, at least. I'll try and just keep yammering on. Oh yes, Vicky says you can apply them on the go. Vicky, by the way, is one of our admins. She is amazing. She's always helpful in answering questions. So we did share with our consultants that if you're a customer on here, you know, you are to be shopping with your consultant, so you shouldn't be getting a bunch of messages or anything like that crazy. But our consultants are also here and they can answer questions for you if I miss it. I'm so glad to have them on with us. Because I don't do this all the time. Vicky goes live almost every week. She would just move in. So she used to do, I think, Manicure Mondays. And I know she's getting back at it. She's got a whole bunch of stuff going. But anyway, she's one of our admins. She's amazing. So I asked her if she could be on and give me some little tips and tricks because she's a pro at this. So yes, definitely can apply them on the go. I have applied them on my way to the Renaissance Fair, on the way to a concert, when my husband, whenever, don't drive and apply them, please. But if you're in the passenger seat, I do it all the time. Because I don't have time to... That's the one thing I love about this. This video will take me forever just because I'm talk too much. And I'm going to stop doing this hand. I totally forgot, you guys. I'm going to do this whole strip on this hand. That way I can take a picture. I'm going to take a picture of our pink. I'm going to take a picture of our sheer awareness. So I'm going to stop doing this hand. But you see the point, though. I would go from my pinkies to my ring fingers, middle fingers, pointer fingers, and thumbs, and just go back and forth. That way, these two fingers are last. So I'm going to stop doing this hand, though, just so you know. Okay, so, but yeah, definitely apply them on the go. You get your alcohol swab, which I already threw out, and then you get your file and your orange stick whenever you buy a set of strips. So you'll be able to apply these, you know, you can carry them in your purse, whatever you want to do, and you'll be able to apply them very easily. So this one I'm not going to cut off the little silver tab because I'm not going to apply these right now. I completely forgot. I'm going to be having different manicures on each hand tonight. So depending how many people we have on here, I'll either stop after I finish this hand or we can stay live and hang out. We're going to try and find a playlist that we can leave on now. Sorry, y'all. I swear I'll be more prepared next time. We won't have little I really like it when I'm watching lives and people have music in their background. And I just really like it. So it makes me happy. Let's see. So I was going to try and have some for us, but it's just not working. So what if I have a color and liquid polish I want to use on the top of the strip? You can do both ways. So you can do liquid polish under like a sheer strip like this one, where you see white here. This one's actually, I am going to put the sheer awareness over the pink. Yep, exactly. As Holly said. Jessica, I believe it was, asked, can you use liquid polish? Yes, so you could put liquid pink, for example, down here, and then use your sheer awareness. Or what I was going to share with you guys later, if you do a top coat on these, you can use a clear top coat to help it last longer, or you can even do like a glitter top coat. So this one, you'll be able to see the glitter on top, but still see your pink. So absolutely, Jessica. The only time when we're using your liquid polish, just make sure that it's completely dry before applying either a second top coat of it, or if you're doing it underneath, just make sure it's completely dry. So these can pretty much be used with everything. You can use them with acrylics, you can use them with gels, you can use them with dips, which we also carry. Just always make sure if you're using a liquid with them that everything's dry. But yeah, you can use them with like a UV gel. Yeah, anything. So again, you're just applying all the way up against your cuticle, but not over. You can fold your excess over. I file in a downward motion, lift up, file down, lift up, file down. And that way you're not lifting the nail strip back up. Just to break it to where it has a nice smooth edge. So for those of you, we have more people that have joined us to share with you. I am showing you our solid pink is what this is, which I actually have taken off the site to put with this set for now. So it's going to come with your solid pink and your sheer awareness for $10 under while supplies last instead of $14. So it's on sale for, this is just celebrating our first little live that we're doing here on the corporate page. I'm going to try and do them about weekly. I don't necessarily always change my nails weekly, but I can, because why not? It's cheap and it's easy. For those of you who are on with me, you can always share too, like, what do you love about these? Have you used them before? One of the things I love is that I don't have to go spend $30 at the nail salon. This whole manicure right here is $10. As I said, it's on sale. Normally it'd be $14 to have the two sets. But, like I said, you get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures if you have short nails. You get 1 manicure and 1 pedicure if you have long nails. I mean, you can't do that at the salon. Yep, polygels, yep. You're very welcome, Jessica. So we'll try and come back next week with another combination little set like this that we can do a sale on. And kind of, like I said, this time I'm killing a couple birds with one stone. I'm going to take a picture of our solid pink because we don't have a picture of that. Take a picture of our awareness strips. I'm going to take a picture of them together so you can see what the awareness strips look like over another set. Vicky's commenting as BellaHoot LLC. She says she loves how easy they are to apply and that she saves money. She's my admin too with our corporate page. She's a huge help. She posts a lot of the fun. I think her most recent one was something about like what's your favorite part of fall. And if you ever see vegan stuff, she's a much better person I am. She's vegan. So if you see like my Taco Tuesday post coming up, I even added vegan on there just for her because she would not eat tacos with... Hold on, I can't see. Did you notice how I pulled it up? If you put it down and it's really crooked, you can pull it right back up. Just be gentle. You don't want to rip any part of your nail off. And you don't want to destroy your strip. Exactly. I was going to say something, Holly, because Holly helps me with photos on the site too, which I really, really appreciate. And she'll send me like 2 pictures in 1 week of manicures, and it's like, my gosh, do you change them that often, or did you send me just, you know, save them and send them to me? But yeah, I bet she changes them as often as I do. I would love to actually be able to do more. I just don't have time. And I did an event last weekend, so my nails are super duper short. I destroyed them all. So I've got to get back to having my strips on. The nice thing about my strips, I won't tell you that they're going to help you grow your nails. That's not necessarily the case. However, they give you an added layer of protection on your nails. So for me, I don't break them as often. And then I've heard ton of people of ton of reviews or testimonies saying that they've stopped biting their nails too. So their nails are able to grow because they've stopped biting. So there is my solid pink. It's a very, very beautiful strip. It's a very popular strip too. Our pinks sell the best. It's really, really bright in here, so it's hard to kind of see, but it looks really light on the camera. But it's a beautiful color. I'll take a photo when we're all said and done. Now, you can apply a top coat you can leave them. You don't have to apply a top coat. It's not required. With our glitters, some people say that they are, there are a ton of designs. Sometimes with our glitter top strips, people say that they're tacky. The top coat will help that, and then it'll just help seal them and keep them to last longer. So, and you can see too, see how there's like a little edge here. When you get your top coat in there, it helps seal all these little edges around here, and that way no water or anything gets underneath them as well. So these will look a lot prettier on someone that doesn't necessarily have the ridges, and then the top coat helps even some of this out. I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, so we're going to take our awareness strip, and I'm going to use it as an accent nail. I think maybe over here. Let's see if I have a good ribbon I can put on there. So let me show you what you can do too. Because this one fits really well, but I want this ribbon up here, so I'm going to trim it a little bit. So let me take my protective top coat off. Okay, and I'm going to trim this down just a little bit on this edge so I get that ribbon. You don't have to do that, but... And then since these are sheer, it won't really matter if it's straight or not. Oh, let me cut it. Yes, a top coat definitely helps smooth it out. Jessica, you can remove them obviously whenever you want. As far as if you just want to change them, they can last up to 14 days. They can chip, so we're not going to say that they're chip proof, but you're going to find a lot less chipping. I mean, regular nail polish chips like the same day you put it on. So, yeah, just whenever you want, but up to 14 days. And then I usually let mine rest for at least, like, let's say I take them off in the morning, I let them rest for that day. Or even if I take them off at night, I use our nail oil, which I need to get on the site, to just help them get rejuvenated. So this clear top strip you just put right on top. And these can help them last even longer. You can wear your strips for longer than 14 days. I've heard people wear them for longer. We don't necessarily suggest it just because you don't want liquid to get underneath there and end up with a like fungal type of growth. So that's another great reason to seal them if you want. Yeah, Jessica, if you have not tried these, I think you'll be very, very happy with them. I love them. And yeah, if I put on liquid polish, it's chipping that same day even. Or I smudge it immediately. It doesn't seem to matter how long I wait to, especially when you go to the salon, they put like 4 different coats on. Seems like that stuff never dries because it's so thick. I get like in the, I sit there for however long they say, I check them, I'm like, okay, they're good. I get in the car and then I put my seatbelt on and boom, done. Yeah, if you peel them off, like Holly's saying, you can, I'll show you on my pinky actually. You can use regular nail polish remover, you can use acetone. If you're just very, very careful, I'll show you, you can just, you know, carefully, so you don't rip your nail. You don't want to take off top layers of your nail. Yeah, dips can definitely, hey Amber, will definitely last. Hey Missy, we have some more people joining us. Do you want me to keep going and do my other hand, guys? Give me some hearts or yes or no. If you want me to keep going, I'll do my other hand. So there's our awareness ribbon, our little accent nail. And I'll show you with the top coat. Missy says she loves her nail strips. So Jessica's a guest at Vicky's party. She spent money on nail kits before that she ended up not able to use. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. So, good point. If you have very, very wide nail beds, you can turn your strips sideways. It's hard to kind of imagine with mine because my nails are actually pretty small, but you can turn them sideways and cut them, trim them that way. So you could like line it up over here and then trim it over here. And one of the things, hey Lindsay, one of the things you can do too if you want is turn it over and trace where you want it, like with a pen, so you kind of know where to trim it. And then you would trim it on the back right there, you know, trim it on your pen line, but just make sure you turn it over. You don't want your pen on the design. Okay, so let's keep going then. We've been on for about a half an hour, which is not as long as this usually takes y'all, but I wanted to show you and chat the whole time. There's Miss Carol. Good morning from Guam. Carol, what time is it there? I gotta remember that too. What time is a good time to go live for those that are in other time zones. So I'm gonna save these. This is gonna be my ring finger. Oh, this is a bad word song. Hold on, y'all. I can change it. My son actually really likes the song. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible mom. This is still Wade Coda, by the way. He probably might kill me if he hears me playing this playlist, but I couldn't get Spotify to cooperate. So yes, this set is on sale for $10. Hey, Adriana. We got more people joining us. How are y'all doing today? So let's recap a little bit, right? So I'm sizing up my other hand, so we'll stay live for a little bit longer. And I'm going to put just these on so I can take a photo of these for the website. And so I'm just sizing them up. So what I shared with you earlier is under the wall supplies last section, I do have this set on sale too. This will say National Breast Cancer Foundation. This is on sale for $12 instead of $14. And then on top of that, I'm donating $3 for every set sold to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. They offer or help people get free mammograms, y'all. So I thought that was a really great foundation to support. Excuse me. And then, so what we're doing here is showing you how that you can use our sheer top strips over any color you want to share your support or raise awareness for not just breast cancer. Pink goes for other colors. You can use purple underneath for Alzheimer's, or, oh, share with me, guys, what other kind of awareness ones can we think of off the top of our heads? The stickers are your favorite because they fit my fingers better. Missy, I love your pictures of our stickers too. I appreciate sharing them very much. The stickers, I was thinking about getting rid of the little smaller sets with the white behind them, but I think I'm going to keep them because I like them. And I think people just need to try them more. So we might be doing some more giveaways, guys, for stickers on our... We're going to start doing a weekly giveaway on this page. So if you share your BellaHoot manicures. So Jessica, by the way, if you get anything off your party that you have with Vicky, make sure you take a photo of your manicure and share it on our posts for our weekly post. Yes, I have very petite nails too, Missy, and I love the stickers. And what I really like about them is they already have kind of a... See how what I'm saying when you're live, you cannot get the strip off? Holy cow. Make sure you take the top strip off, though. They already have, like, mixed manicures on them. Yep, teal for, let's see, domestic violence. I know what teal is for domestic violence for sure. What else? I'm gonna make sure I get some of these ribbons on here. Rainbows for autism, absolutely, and also pride. I know there's, I think it's I'm gonna say it wrong. Ehlers Danlos or whatever, I think is like a zebra one. How cool is that you can take our zebra strips and then do an accent nail of like this on your ring finger, which, you know, either just this or maybe over black or over white, and have your zebra strips on your other hands. And I mean, it's a rare, what's the word? Rare condition to begin with. So, I mean, how cool is that you can, yes, liver cancer awareness. Carol says, we're going to try and start doing a lot more fundraisers. I'm going to try and have one monthly at least, if not more than one. Sorry, I'm just messing with these so I can get them to look good for the website, but... And if y'all are going to join me on my lives, you're going to have to get used to Mr. Wade Coda because I love his music. Oops, I'm dropping everything. Domestic violence is... Oh, it's purple? Okay, hold on. Let me think. Maybe anxiety is teal. Bev says she doesn't like the stickers. They're harder to get off and not as easy to put on. I do think that they take a little bit of practice if you're used to these because they are a little different. They do stick better, so that would make them harder to get off. If you have not tried acetone, pure acetone, that might help, or just very gently peeling them off. Dark green, Jessica says we do have dark green as well. Liver cancer is green, we have green. So yeah, you can definitely use these sheer strips over any color to share. And what it's, people will probably not like that these ones are not the ones that we're donating with. I want to be able to give the company the most I can. So with these, I can't. These are strips that we had made just for us. We spent more to do it. And I just really want to be able to donate as much as I can. An unseen audience while you talk to yourself. It is. I do just talk to myself, don't I? But I like it though, because this is a great way for people to ask questions. Amber says this is her favorite company by far. Amber, thank you so much. We love having you guys here. We appreciate you guys. Without you guys, our consultants, we would not be. They are everything. Our customers are everything. Without you guys, we could not be. You guys are amazing. Teal for brain injury awareness as well. Yes, pure acetone is definitely the best nail polish remover. Not everybody likes to use it, but it does do the best job for sure. Let's see if I can try and stay. This is my favorite song, you guys. This is called Remedy. It is original by Wade Coda. He probably hates this version and I don't care. I hope it's on the album. He's coming up with an album soon. He's going to tour in November, which I'm going to be sad about because he's local here in Phoenix too. Missy says keep the stickers. I think I'm going to, Missy. I'm going to get some new ones in maybe. And just keep replenishing the ones we have too. I'm going to get one for Christmas if they have it in. That did really well last year. I love it. So for those of you that don't know the difference, let me share with you the difference too while we're sitting here chatting. So these are polish strips that I'm putting on. That means they share the ingredients that nail polish does. They have similar ingredients. And the difference is that nail polish has, and I'm going to forget the words, so let me try and think of it. Whatever makes it liquid. And this would not have that in there as much anyways. There's a word for it. And that's actually what creates most of the polish smell. So people will get these and they're like, well, they don't smell like polish. Well, it's because it doesn't have the insert word that Michelle cannot think of here. Dang it. Anyways, it doesn't have that chemical in it that creates the polish smell, which is what makes it liquid. And so that's why I don't smell as much like polish as polish does, and which people actually appreciate for those that cannot handle the polish smell. Okay, so that's the polish strip. So then vinyl, when you see it says vinyl on, yes, I appreciate that so much, Missy. I only have so many fingers and so many hands. I can't take pictures of everything for the site. Okay, so then we have vinyl, right? These say vinyl on them. Vinyl is still the same ingredients as the nail polish strips up here. Underneath, there's a strip of vinyl. And what it actually does is it actually makes the colors more vibrant. Anytime, you can even put like a white coat underneath our polish strips, and it would help bring out the vibrance of the, thanks Carol for sharing, it brings out the vibrance of the color. So if you'll notice that our vinyl strips, I think they're absolutely gorgeous. They're very, very, they've got great, see how beautiful they are? It's just because they have that vinyl strip on the background. It helps make the colors pop. So that's the only difference between our vinyls and our polish. It's just a thin coat of vinyl between sorry, I'm off camera again, between the polish strip and your fingernails. And then the stickers that Missy and I are talking about, I don't have a set of them in here. Those are made with eco-friendly printing ink and printing glue. So those are not necessary, they're not made of nail polish. It's all chemicals to me. Like when we first launched and we had stickers, people like had a fit. And Jessica, the vinyl strips, it all depends. Some people like the vinyl strips better. Some people like the polish. I hate to not give you a straight answer. You can put the clear top coat over any of them to help them last longer. I think they're pretty similar, to be honest, in my opinion. The vendors will actually tell you that the polish strips last longer. I have not had that be the case. The stickers and all of them last around the same for me. About 10 days. I've got the grow out in the back of my nail. Mine have started to chip. I make jewelry, so I work with metal a lot. So to me, by about 10 days, mine have had enough. But I've seen people like, mine will last 14 days. It's not that they're going to fall off. They're not as pretty as they were. You could put an additional top coat on anytime. So like, let's say you're 5 days into it and you want to just, give it longer. You could put an additional top coat on there. A lot of people do that. So they'll, maybe every 3 to 5 days or so, just put another top coat on there. But yeah, I wish it was a straighter answer. Like, yes, these definitely last longer. It all just depends. Sorry. Now, see how I trimmed these and I've got some excess back there? This is just kind of a learning experience. You can trim that off if you have cuticle scissors. You can actually use some nail polish remover to get that off. You can gently lift it to trim it, but you don't want to leave it there. If you leave that there, it's going to get caught on stuff and it'll definitely not let your strip last as long. Well, geez. I might have to turn all my noise off over there. But if you leave it, like I said, it won't last as long because it'll just come off. Doing this on camera is a whole lot different than trying to do it when no one's paying attention. Oh, yes, Jessica, this is totally, you could feel, if you have a hard time seeing, you can kind of feel where you're putting it down. I wear glasses, and these are just so much easier to use than polish. I don't really know. There's nothing wrong with polish. I hate to say that because, I know that there's companies out there that's all they sell is the regular liquid polish, but these are just so much better. So much easier to use. Just so many things I like better about them. This is another Wade Coda original called Driver's Side. It's beautiful. I think he said it's his favorite that he ever wrote. Remedy's my favorite. See, I hope you guys like music too, because I absolutely love music. It helps me stay in a better mood. I suffer from very high anxiety and depression. I never used to even admit that I suffer from depression. I used to argue with everybody in my family. I do not, I'm fine. And no, I'm not fine. And it's silly, but his music helps so much. Chad Rubin's music helps. I was hoping to have some Henry Thompson songs on here today. We'll get that too. These guys are all local, and I like hearing them play live. I like hearing them on the radio or on my Spotify and my YouTube. They've changed my whole being, my whole state of being over the last couple of months since I discovered them. Wade was actually top 4 finalist on American Idol, and he knows how much I appreciate him. He's silly. He's like, I don't get it. I'm just some guy, but he's an amazing guy. Yes, Jessica, making a mess. I talked about that earlier. I don't know if you were on yet, but I make a mess everywhere. My fingers, my cuticles. Yep, see, Jessica gets it then. If you have not heard Wade Coda, check him out. I don't know if you like raspy voices, but he has a raspy voice and it's just heaven. His originals, just love it. Who's your favorite band or singer, Jessica? Or anybody else on here with us? We still got people on here with us. I'm almost done, guys, by the way. So if you've just joined us, I showed you the solid pink on this side that you can wear sheer awareness over it. Great for the month of October with breast cancer awareness. We were talking about a whole bunch of other awareness that we're going to try and do some fundraisers for. This combination is on sale under our While Supplies Last for just $10, normally $14. I do also have a fundraiser under there. It is amazing, Jessica. I love his music. So that's where we're at with this. I'm almost done, and I'll go take pictures and update the pictures on the website. Thank you all for joining us on my first ever, I think, live on this corporate page. We launched BellaHoot back in April of 2000. Well, our soft launch was April 2018. We officially lost. So do I, Jessica. She says she has a wide range of music that she likes. I listen to everything from country to rap to... I like even reggaeton, which I don't say properly, probably, but that's okay, because I'm white. I'm okay with that. I like all kinds of music. What else? I like Metallica. So, not quite hard metal, but I'll listen to some hard rock, I guess, maybe. Almost metal. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do this more often when I change my nails, maybe once a week, and we'll try and have a sale associated with whichever strips I'm doing. Amber says, amazing with the strips since you started, Michelle. I'm awesome. Thank you, ma'am. 5-finger death punch. I will check them out. What the heck? Sorry. Normally it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, I am trying to get some of these to where I can put the pictures on the website, so I at least want some of these ribbons to show up. And next time we'll have notification sounds turned off. Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, all country. Yes. Wade does a really, really... I don't know if Simple Man's probably not considered country, but I've heard it done country. I've heard it done. And he does a version of Simple Man that is fantastic. He actually played Simple Man at the Luke Bryan show here in Phoenix. In front of like 20,000 people. All right, y'all. What'd you think? I'm going to definitely love to hear your feedback about our live videos. We'll try and do these, like I said, once a week. We'll have a sale hopefully associated with them. Obviously, if my kids and husband are sick, we'll have to skip some time here and there, but I'm going to try. I will also try to give you more heads up than this. This time I gave everyone, I posted starting last night that I was going to go live. If it works, when my husband's, it won't be the same day and time. it'll depend on my husband's schedule rotates. So like 1 week he's off Thursday, the next week he's off Monday, then Tuesday, then, you know what I mean? Like it switches. So thank you. And I'm very, very thankful, Jessica, for you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for asking questions. So, sorry, my tech support guy is actually, he's not even tech support. He's amazing. He's our web designer, developer. He's the one messaging me and setting off for notifications. So there you guys go. I'm going to take pictures of these. It's too bad my nails are not prettier because you're going to be able to see all that underneath the photos, but that's okay. These shear strips, especially the ones, in my opinion anyways, that have black on them, look amazing on just your regular nail. Josh Groban is a Christian singer. Yes. Oh, yes. My husband actually loves Josh Groban very, very much. I like him with the raspy voice, but I wish his music was a little bit more peppy, maybe. Look at my owie, too. Ouch. All right, y'all. So this is, you can see kind of what our shear look like. It gives you a nice shine. But you can see right through them, so you can put color underneath them. And then I'll show you really quick, too, what I mean by just sealing the edges and stuff when you put on your nails. So like, see how I have a space here? I don't mind that. You, like I said, you can stretch these. I told you that in the beginning when I stretched one of them. You can stretch it over to cover that. I don't really mind. The benefit, if you have anything like that, is when you use your top coat. If you've never used your top coat on our polish strips before, you can take one of your extras and just make sure you can try it on there first to make sure that it doesn't eat away your polish, because sometimes these will eat the polish strips. So test it on a sample before, on one of your extra strips before you put it on if you need to. I've used this one on our polish strips a bunch. But the benefit is make sure you get down in that little crease, because then you're sealing it so it doesn't get like any water underneath it. And then seal your edges too. Here, can you see? Sorry. I don't know if I'm in the comments or if I'm off the screen. And then see how that looks a little bit better with my ridges even. So that's it. You can do that to all your fingers. I'm not going to keep you any longer because I do have to get ready to go out for tonight and show off my crazy little mixed manicure I've got going on here, since my nails are completely different on each hand. But what a way to show off for our consultants, what the difference between a sheer and when you have it over a color. You could wear it both ways. You could have just put your pink all over here and leave one of them blank, and that way they can see. Sorry, I'm moving my camera. But I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I appreciate you. I know I was nervous and rambled, and I'm sorry, and I go back and forth. I'll try to be a little bit more focused. I'll maybe need to make me some notes on the tips I want to share with you guys whenever we go live. But I just want to show you how easy it is. I mean, even with all the rambling and all the little extra trimming I did, this has been well under an hour that we've been doing this. So it usually probably takes me, like when I do them on the go, and I'm not talking to anyone, I'm just paying attention to, it probably takes me about 20 minutes to do this. So just make sure that you prep your nails. If you have really smooth or really oily nails, make sure you kind of buff them up. Thanks everyone. Thanks Holly, Vicky, Jessica. I'm going to forget people. Michelle, Carol, good morning in Guam again. Thank you guys all so much for joining us and hanging out with us. If you're watching as a replay, obviously you can hashtag replay. Tell us your favorite part about the video. Tell us what you'd like to see in future videos. Share with us the kind of awareness you would want to raise with these strips. And then go check out our Wild Supplies last section to find this set on sale, as well as our Breast Cancer Foundation fundraiser set, which is gorgeous. Look at how fun those are going to be together or separate. It doesn't matter. Just an easy nail art. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining us here at BellaHoot. Thanks guys so much. Have a great day.